A book written in 1895 contains secrets so powerful that they have been used to manipulate millions of people throughout history. Sounds like a conspiracy theory? It's not. This book was considered too dangerous for the world, but why? What did it reveal that powerful forces wanted to keep hidden? It exposes the secrets of mass manipulation, mental influence, and invisible control techniques that have been shaping society for over a century and are still being used today. But why does the crowd, a study of the popular mind, strike fear into those in power? Are we truly in control of our choices, or just following a script written for us? If you think your mind is free, you might want to watch this until the end, because after today, you will never see the world the same way again. Crowds are not guided by reason, but by invisible influences. And this is exactly what the Hermetic principle of mentalism teaches. Everything begins in the mind. Whoever controls thoughts controls collective reality. Gustave Le Bon's The Crowd, a study of the popular mind, exposed how the collective mind can be influenced without anyone realizing it. The most disturbing part? The techniques described over a century ago are still in use today. Only now, they're more refined and more powerful than ever. Ever wondered why certain ideas spread like wildfire while others vanish without a trace? Why do so many people blindly believe the same things without ever questioning them? The answer lies in a set of principles that shape our decisions without our awareness. Politicians, corporations, and the media masterfully use these techniques to mold opinions and behaviors, like true illusionists of reality. But what if you could see beyond the veil and uncover how this hidden system actually works? Today, you'll discover the secret mechanisms behind mass manipulation, how symbols, repetition, and emotional triggers are used against us. If you believe you're in full control of your choices, it's time to think about it. Because after learning these hidden truths, you will never see the world the same way again. Mass manipulation. Imagine a world where your choices are not truly yours. Sounds extreme? Yet this is exactly what Gustave Le Bon revealed in The Crowd, a study of the popular mind back in 1895. So, what makes us think we are immune to something that has been in practice for over a century? Emotions, symbols, and repetition. These are the tools used to shape collective consciousness, making us believe we are making independent decisions. But in reality, we are often just reacting to carefully engineered stimuli. Ever noticed how certain political narratives or social trends seem to appear out of nowhere? And suddenly, everyone is talking about them? Over time, these techniques have been refined and are now used with mastery by politicians, corporations, and mainstream media. In the past, mass manipulation relied on newspapers and radio broadcasts. Now, social media amplifies these tactics in real time, influencing billions at once. Your social media feed is not random. It is carefully curated to reinforce your existing beliefs, trapping you in an illusion of consensus. Are we truly choosing what we consume? Or are we being guided without even realizing it? The real game. It's not about facts, it's about emotions. With unlimited access to information, why do so many people still fall for manipulated narratives? The answer lies in how the message is designed. It's not about logic. It's about emotions. The majority of human decisions are not rational. They are emotionally driven. And whoever understands this can influence millions without them ever suspecting it. But here's the real question. Is there an antidote to this invisible control? Repetition as a tool of control. If a lie is repeated 1,000 times, does it become the truth? This phrase, often attributed to propagandists of the past, perfectly summarizes one of the core principles in Gustave Le Bon's The Crowd, a study of the popular mind. Repetition has the power to program the collective subconscious. Politicians use slogans. Corporations create advertising mantras. Social trends emerge as if they were spontaneous. But what's really behind this? The human brain has a cognitive shortcut. The more we hear something, the more we believe it. And here's the real danger. Just because something is repeated doesn't mean it's true. In the end, many decisions are made without ever passing through the filter of reason, the hidden power of symbols. Another crucial element of mass influence is the use of symbols. Ever noticed how certain images, uniforms, or logos instantly evoke authority and respect without a single word being spoken? Uniforms, official seals, and corporate logos create a sense of automatic credibility. Whoever masters these elements can make any idea appear unquestionable. Think about it. When an expert, influencer, or leader speaks, their words become law for their followers without question. But what happens when this authority is fabricated? How many opinions have you accepted as truth just because they came from someone who looked credible? The final ingredient, emotion. If you think decisions are rational, think again. Emotion is the key to manipulating the masses. Fear, anger, and hope are triggers that create instant reactions, leaving no time for reflection. Sensationalist headlines and inflammatory speeches ignite crowds to act impulsively. The truth is, when logic disappears, control becomes effortless. But the real question is there a way to escape emotional manipulation and reclaim power over your own decisions? The danger of simplified information. We live in the age of information. But does that mean we are more aware? The answer may be uncomfortable. Human beings crave simplicity, which is why black and white narratives like good versus evil, us versus them, gain so much traction. This simplistic approach makes control easier because it prevents people from seeing the complexity of reality. Ever noticed how public debates are often reduced to short, emotional slogans? That's not an accident, it's a strategy. A society that thinks simplistically becomes an easy target for any well-structured narrative. Perception shapes reality. Marketing and advertising have used this principle for decades, presenting quick solutions for complex problems. The same tactic is used in politics and media. Villains and heroes are created. Emotional narratives trigger automatic reactions. But who benefits from this? The real power lies with those who know how to manipulate perceptions, influencing collective behavior without anyone realizing it. The question is, how many of your beliefs are truly yours, and how many were planted in your mind without your awareness? The way out. Critical thinking. The only escape from this invisible labyrinth is the development of critical thinking. Question everything that is repeated. Analyze the symbols that surround you. Recognize emotional manipulation techniques. Because here's the truth. If you don't realize you're being manipulated, it means the manipulation is already working. But is there a way to protect yourself from this control? The ancient knowledge that can shield your mind. If you don't understand how your mind works, someone else will use it against you. Manipulation happens in the small details, in repeated words, symbols, and emotional triggers you don't even notice are being activated. But there is an ancient knowledge that can shield your consciousness from this invisible control. The Hermetic principles of Hermes Trismegistus reveal the laws that govern both the mind and reality. Those who master these principles cannot be manipulated. If you want to understand this hidden structure that controls the world and learn how to protect your mind and your ability to create reality, watch the playlist, Hermetism Unveiled. The link is in the description. Now that you know the secrets behind mass manipulation, the question is, what will you do with this knowledge? Will you keep drifting with the tide, or will you learn to see beyond the veil? The truth is simple. Without critical thinking, we are just pawns in a bigger game. But those who master these techniques can turn the game in their favor. So, are you ready to take control of your own mind? Take the next step. If you want to go deeper and learn how to use Hermetic laws to transform your reality, access the ebook, The Key to Prosperity. The link is in the first pinned comment. And to understand more about the fundamental principle of Hermeticism, the mentalism, watch the video available in the card above. Spread the message. If this content opened your mind, like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications. By doing this, you strengthen this message and help more people awaken. Share this video with someone who needs to see this truth. Because information is power, but only if you know how to use it. See you in the next video.